Welcome to Business Live. I'm Croskery. In BL tonight, we're talking about here Stanley Motta Limited. Company invested heavily in real estate right there at 58 Halfway Tree Road, the call center business. Now they're coming out here and saying they're going to have a special board meeting. The board of directors for this company is going to meet coming up March 12, 2021 to consider the payment of dividends to stockholders. Next up, we got iCreate Limited, still a young company on the stock market here, coming out with an interesting notice. We really like it on Business Live. We've been craving this and saying this for a couple of months, even a year or so, that the markets need more of companies to come out with an announcement like this. They say that they're going to host earnings call, so they've announced it now. It's a formal notice on the JSE website. And they say that it's going to be part of their quarterly investor reporting or investor relations. Now, the company's release from iCreate, it's dated February 26, 2021, posted on the JSE right around March 8th, 2021 today. So we're carrying it now. Next up, moving along, Palace Amusement 1921, coming out with some frightening results here. It's happening, it's a global trend. A lot of the big cinemas, AMC, so forth, regardless of the stock price, we're setting the tone globally. Well, we're seeing it here now with our very own heartfelt Palace Amusement 1921. Net loss here, 81.7 million Jamaican dollars. Huge number for Q2 versus loss 2019, $17.5 million. It's a big number, $500,000 US or more. Year to date now stands at a loss, 173.1 million Jamaican dollars. What's happening here? The revenues have plummeted as expected. We saw those headlines globally for the past 12 months. So revenues here plummeting to 37.1 million Jamaican dollars in the Q2, not year to date. That's just the second quarter versus 299.9 million Jamaican folks. I mean, that's a drop off of something like 90%. Huge numbers, but dropping off a huge amount there. 30 million versus 300 million. International markets, we're talking about here now Square. Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter and Square, buying a majority stake in Tidal, famous company, well-known company. So post making big positions bets in Bitcoin, Jack Dorsey added again with his company now Square, dropping a whopping 300 million US, 297 million to be exact, for a majority stake in Tidal, the Jay-Z music streamer. Last up, American Airlines. This is a point of what we're just saying about Palace Amusement. They're planning to raise 5 billion US in a bond sale. So this is how it's been happening in the US markets despite COVID, raising bonds, etc., but their markets are more developed. So American Air is seeking to repay a government loan as well as other debts, but what they're doing is being creative. They might not have all the security now. So they're using their frequent flyer programs. If you're a member of this, you'll get this to your Gmail, your Yahoo accounts, any of your emails, but most people know this. Delta did something similar. There's examples of this before. Delta raised 9 billion US in 2020 with a similar program. So lots of airlines are doing this, being creative to survive the pandemic. I'm Croskery. This is Business Live.